Y'all ready? Here we go. We're back in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I am still using the plastic 2 for $1 cutting board from Dollar Tree. It's working out really well in there. Something I forgot to mention last time when we did the frog. Don't forget that in a book where there's a story going on, that elements here could be repeated somewhere else in the book, and that it's a whole lot easier if you go ahead and do them right away while you have those pencils out. For instance, that is a different frog, but I did go ahead and use those greens. This little guy here is the same as this little guy here. There's the mouse here. The mouse is over here. So just remember, even though I'm only doing one of them, you want to go ahead and look through the book and see if they're in other places also. Speaking of the mouse, let's do him next. Let's do him. Or her. It. Let's do the mouse. So I have pulled, let me see. I pulled two different batches of pencils. I think this is what I had pulled for the mouse. Fuzzy Wuzzy. I don't know, was he? Anyway, copper. Antique brass. And cocoa. So those are my colors. This Fuzzy Wuzzy is actually a little bit more of a pinkish color, I think. So I'm planning on doing that like here. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. You could also leave these areas white. For you that were with me last time when we did the frog, I hope your little frog turned out wonderful. I'm sure it probably did. And again, if you're on Coloring Books Keep It Clean, please, please share your pages. We love to see what everybody is doing. It's just encouraging, no matter what level of coloring you're on, whether you color everything flat one color or add 15 million different colors. We just enjoy seeing what everybody is doing. And the group is a very encouraging group. So it's fun. Oh, and I was saying about donations last time, it's not more that's written at the top of the screen. I think you have to slide over and it says about. And that's where you can do a little PayPal or something. So anyway, I would still love to have the larger set of Artesia pencils at some point. I've got polychromos. I've got the, let's see, what else do I have? I've got the Marco Renoirs, which I do like. And then I've got, what's the other brand that everybody likes? It'll come to me in a little bit. Anyway, I like the Crayolas, but I think one of my favorites is the Artesia, and I would love the bigger set. I do not have the biggest set of Crayola either, but I don't think I can buy just an expansion on what I've got. So, anyway, oh, the other one is Prismas. There you go. I think Fern or one of y'all was thinking that really loud and I heard you. So anyway, I've done the lighter areas in this pinkish color. And we're going to see if that's good or if it's going to come back to bite me with regret. But I just wanted some different colors on here. I don't want this page to all be just dark animals. You know what I mean? In fact, I'm going to do the cheek area there too. Why not, right? Okay, then my next color was copper. So I'm going to do the copper and go into the pink. That pinkish color that we just did. I'm going to overlap it some. And right here in this little V area, I'm going to get in there just a little bit. Just for a little bit of shading. Now this color is going to be a good color just to base everything across here. Just a good undercoat, so to speak. This is his actual base color. And again, pick colors you like. You know, I'm at the point in my coloring adventure that I'm trying to start using up some colors that the pencils are really long. Because whereas I haven't had near enough donations for a package of pencils, but I've just got to use some of my pencils up too. So just go over that. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that wants to hoard them for the sake of hoarding them. I don't want to leave that mess for my kids to go through. I know people that have like 10, 12, 14 different brands of pencils and stuff. That's not me. You know, I don't plan to do that. And they do, and that's fine. That's what they enjoy. Then go for it. So just coming along here, going into that pinkish color. Here on his face. And then I will keep these pencils pulled, and I will go do the mouse that's in the back of the book later. Because I do want them to coordinate. I want the repeat in the book to be a good repeat, if that makes sense. And I don't think that was bad. Now, did you notice the white? I left it because I'm going to come back and do that pink also. Yeah, why not? Cute little mouse. Yeah, it's on the page. It's not in my house. That's what makes it cute. Okay, then my next color, I'm going to go ahead and go to the antique brass. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to leave this pretty well, but I'm going to go into it some. Because this is my next layer. Now, I am keeping this choppy. If you've ever done fur, you'll know that if you keep it choppy, it will look more realistic. So I'm not trying to go in little circles and blend those areas. I am trying to just let it be a little choppy. I think choppy is a good word for it. Are y'all getting hot where you live? It is warm. Oh, and Delta COVID. Oh my gosh. I've got friends that they have the regular COVID and they were vaccinated. And yeah, he's in the hospital. He's got pneumonia. They've got him on a 5-day regimen, so it is looking better now, but it was bad for a while. And I'm just like, are we ever going to be clear of this? Oh, try not to worry about it, but sometimes it's hard. especially when there's a baby in the family and then elderly in the family. You know, just kind of worry about people. I know there's nothing I can do about it. I understand. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my fourth color, which is my dark color, and it is cocoa. I don't use cocoa very often, so hey, why not? Now, see, I'm still choppy, and I'm going in where those areas where it's darker. Just keeping it choppy. Where I usually say don't scribble, go ahead. Have fun. See how he's already looking more dimensional though? It's adding those layers, getting those dark colors in there. Looking for the darker shadowed areas. That's where you're going to add more of your darks. Or what we said last time, don't be afraid of the darks. Just going to scribble in there a little bit. Add a little bit in there. And see, I mainly went under the ear to pop that ear up, here in the fold of his body, around the edges to make him rounded. Okay, so there was a reason for all that. Now, remember last time when we did the frog, we added some black? So my black is still laying over here, so I'm going to add some black. I'm going to do it sparingly. Okay. You don't need a lot. When you're using black, a little will go a long ways. But see, I'm going to go under his ear, so that popped his ear up some, because I had gotten that really dark right here in that little divot. Then here. Just some little lines here and there. I know, I get to where I'm like, oh, and here and there, and I'm like, no, just stop. Because it's easy to overdo these once you get going on them. So stop, just stop, yeah. Move away from the picture. So that's my little mouse. So the next thing I would do then is flip to the back of the book and do the little guy that's back there too. But anyway, I think he's cute. Is the only other mouse in the very back, or is there more? See, that's the thing, you gotta look. Gotta look and see. Now there's iguana up, there's a mouse there. There's a mouse here. Yeah, I started that runner, but I did not finish it, so don't worry about it. And no, I've not done all of her hair yet. I'm actually sitting and doing several videos on one day and then spacing them out for you, just in case something comes up and I'm not able to do for a few days. It puts me ahead. Okay, yeah, I think that was probably the other mice is right back here. So, because we have time, why not? So I'm going to take my Fuzzy Wuzzy, do the ears, the hands, feet. This almost looks like a scary rat instead of the cute mouse we saw before, doesn't it? You look mean with that mouth. I don't know. He's not the same mouse. That's all right. So anyway, got that on. Then what did we say was next? Copper. So I'm going to do the lighter areas now in copper. Yeah, we in fact, okay, it's still the very end of June when I'm doing this video. And we have a family birthday party that was just canceled because somebody got exposed to COVID. And it's part of the family that has opted not to get vaccinated. And please don't comment on that in the comments. I don't need to hear it. But anyway, all right, so there's that. Then next we went to antique brass. Yeah, it's just not a good subject again. On an up note, the flowers out back are blooming better, doing a little better than what they were. So just keeping this loose and free and a little scribbled. Now, his face looks a little more pink to me than what I want. So I am going to go over it with this color just to tone it down some. Okay, just tone that down. So anytime you get something that's just too bright for you, you can come back with a color that's close to that or that you've used in the picture, use it over it and it will help tone it to get it darker. Now this is cocoa, so now I'm going to go behind that ear. That'll pop that ear forward. Go through here, go some on that leg. Again, trying to keep it a little bit choppy will help it to make a little bit more furry looking. I'm going to knock that back a little. Okay, I do not see a tail here, got no idea. I'm coming in with my black. Boy, I've just broken all my past sayings about black these last 2 or 3 videos, haven't I? But it's really been good to just kind of push things to the back, make those darks a little darker. I just don't want you to be afraid of adding dark to your picture. Beady little eyes. So, all right, so that's the other mouse. And then I think there was one more, not there, which means it's this way. Oh, maybe not. Let's look and see. Oh, there it is right there, it was. Somehow I thought that was 2 geckos in that page, but there's our mouse. He's running across the bottom, scampering across. Now this looks more like our cute little mouse. So using that pinkish color, getting in all this. And they put a tail on this one. Good. I'd hate to think he lost his tail somewhere on the run. We go. Then copper. Knock back some of that pink. I don't mind him being a little pink, but I don't want him looking pink pink. And the other page that we did, I feel like it had more black lines on it, antique brass. And so those other lines helped knock the pink back, so I didn't have to. So, going over parts of the body there. Then next is our Coco. This is going to come right along the edge of the book because the book is casting a shadow. It is on my mouse. Do yours how you want. No judgment. You know, this is 2021. I kind of wonder how long these videos will be viewed on YouTube. You know, will YouTube and all these videos be around for years? And people be going, what's COVID? There, I did a little bit of black there, just to kind of put a little deepness into it. And that's it. Okay, all done. So, next time when we come back, we're probably going to do our hedgehog friend. That's what I'm thinking. That's going to be a fun page too. Bright colors. Yeah, I'm going to do it. There's the hedgehog there. Got to do that cat yet too, I know, and that bird. And I think that bird is actually, says it's a pigeon. So I'm going to research some pigeons and see if I can't do some blues and purples or something, and not necessarily a black, white, and gray. Because I know there are other color pigeons in different parts of the country. So, anyway, all right, so that's it for this time. And yeah, when we come back, we're going to start on this hedgehog over here. So, be ready for that. I will tell you that the pencils I have pulled for the hedgehog, some of them are Colors of the World pencils. So if you've been on the fence about getting those, might be a good time. So anyway, that's it for now. I will talk to you all later. Bye.